So today we have the First Avenger, the Super Soldier, Captain America, taking on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who wins? Let's find out. So, first off, physicality. Steve is physically superior to the Turtles. He's strong enough to easily throw his shield through cars and even tanks, casually carry a telephone pole, easily lift and throw people, even a 450-pound sumo wrestler, kick through a reinforced armored door, pull down a mini helicopter, and he's knocked out a raging and charging rhino with one kick to the face. He's routinely unfazed by massive falls, easily kept on fighting after being shot, stabbed, and or electrocuted, sometimes not even noticing it. He's withstood a building collapsing on him and massive explosions, and he's remained conscious after taking attacks from War Machine, Iron Man, Namor, Hulk, and even the Mad Titan Thanos. He's so fast to the point he can actually see bullets coming, which allows him to easily dodge or block them, even while getting closer to the shooter, dodge or block machine gun fire, dodge or block bullets after they were fired, dodge heat-seeking missiles, and he's even avoided several of Hulk's punches, who can punch at the speed of sound when going all out. But the turtles really aren't far behind at all, seeing that they're mutated turtles with years of extensive training and exercise. Ralph is the strongest and toughest one here, due to his bigger size and temper. He's easily thrown and ragdolled people with one arm, destroys stone soldiers with a punch, bent metal, and he's even sent Shredder flying with a kick. Although Mikey has always been seen as the weakest one, he actually has the most out there feat, as he's knocked out Slash with one hit, who was just taking attacks from the other three just fine. Leo's able to slice right through metal and chains with his swords, and Donnie's able to dent metal and even shatter Shredder's mask with his staff, which was surprisingly durable. Each of them are fast enough to consistently dodge and deflect bullets and lasers, and to blitz whole groups of Foot Clan ninjas. And each of them have routinely walked off being thrown into or through walls, as well as great falls onto cars. Each of them also withstood hits from Slash, who was at least a 30-tonner. Ralph is the toughest one here, like I said earlier, as he was hardly fazed by a Molotov explosion, and he withstood Metalhead's laser. Each of them also have a bulletproof shell on their back. Each of them are superhuman, but Cap is still physically superior across the board. So, what about fighting skill? Well, the turtles are master ninjas and with their weapons. Leo is the overall most skilled due to his discipline and devotion to the art of ninjutsu, and he's also an excellent swordsman. Not only does Ralph have mastery in ninjutsu and with his size, but he's also a skilled brawler and street fighter. He's also a very brutal fighter, and has nearly killed someone in a fit of rage on a few different occasions. Donnie's skill with his bow staff is stated to be only second to one, Master Splinter. And Mikey can use his nunchucks with such skill and speed that he can hit someone several times before they even knew what hit them. They're also trained in everything they know by Master Splinter, one of the greatest fighters in all of comics, up there with Shredder, Batman, and the Yeshiva. Individually, they're able to easily take out groups of thugs, Foot Clan ninjas, and robots, hold their own against Shredder, and hold their own against Master Splinter, as well as match or best each other. But as a team, they were able to beat Rocksteady and Bebop simultaneously, Slash, Master Splinter, and Shredder. More on that later though. But overall, Captain America is definitely more skilled than they are. He's one of the greatest fighters in all of Marvel, right up there with Black Panther and Iron Fist. He's also able to identify an enemy's weaknesses after only fighting them one time. He's beaten Crossbones with and without his Super Soldier Serum. He's also beaten Shang-Chi, Daredevil, Red Skull, Winter Soldier, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Gambit, Cyclops, and he's matched or bested Black Panther and Wolverine. He's even bested Hydra Captain America, an evil version of himself who had all the same skills and abilities as he did and was also more brutal as well. He also perfectly utilizes his vibranium shield in his fighting style as well, being an expert in ricocheting it off several walls, ceilings, and other surfaces at a time to hit foes from behind or the side. Speaking of, his shield is virtually indestructible, and none of the TMNT's weapons are getting past or through it. This means they're going to have to separate him from the shield, which is easier said than done, but it's not impossible. I'm also certain that his shield can at least crack their shells if a direct hit happened, seeing that Cap has easily thrown it straight through tanks before. Uh, I do want to mention that Donnie might have some gadgets on him, like flashbangs, smoke pellets, etc., and each of them are carrying throwing stars as well. But by far, their greatest advantage is each other, the numbers. It's 4-on-1. All of the turtles are attacking Cap simultaneously, and when they're on the same page and perfectly in sync with each other, man, are they just hard to beat. When they attack as one, as a unit, they do it with such fluidity and effectiveness that it's nearly impossible to overcome. Individually, they couldn't beat Krang or Shredder or Slash, but together they could, and they did. So, who wins? Can the Turtles' brotherhood and numbers advantage overcome Cap's greater physicality, skill, and weapon? Well, yeah, it definitely can, as they've beaten Shredder and Slash. Shredder is arguably more skilled than Cap, and Slash is vastly physically better than Steve as well. But overall, I'm siding with Captain America on this one for one reason. You see, during a crossover with Batman, he and the Turtles fought in a 4v1, just like this fight is, and Batman was effortlessly beating them. If it wasn't for Splinter, he would have, you know. Now, I know crossovers aren't canon, but this is backed up by the fact it took them years to take down Shredder. Even with their numbers advantage, they really struggle with fighting against superior fighters. And not only is Cap that, but he's also physically better across the board with a nearly indestructible shield that they have no counter for. It'd be a good fight. The Turtles would put up a good fight and can pick up a few victories along the way. For the most part, Captain America's greater skill, physicality, and weapon is going to be granting him the victory. Captain America wins. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you think, and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all that great stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.